Well, I feel like that's not too bad of progress so far. The rain has really been messing me up on this. I don't know when we're gonna finally make it through the rainy season. It's still, even though it's middle of July now, still getting rain just about every single day. I was at least able to go and pick up the remainder of my retaining wall blocks yesterday, so I'm good on blocks. Some of you that are a little bit more experienced with retaining walls may know that I'm going a little bit out of order, or that I have gone a little bit out of order. It's all ease of operation. The guy I ordered for the gravel from ended up taking about a week to get it out here, and then I also needed the trailer empty and it was completely full of blocks. I didn't want to move the block. I didn't want to unload the trailer and not unload them into their position here so that I didn't have to handle them twice. So that's why I stacked the blocks up without filling them as I went, the way that you usually would go. Just trying to minimize the amount of times I had to handle the blocks, and I also didn't have the gravel to put in there. Gave me a chance to try out my concrete vibrator. Just bought this thing into last week. It worked pretty good for vibrating the gravel down, but I mainly bought it for all these cores that I'm going to be filling with concrete. I can use this to vibrate it and make sure I don't have voids. But now I'm block filled and back filled up to the point of where I am. Next time that I get a chance to work on it, I can get back to stacking blocks. I got about 60 more. I need to go up 2 more rows, and I still want to go that way a couple more feet. Then once the wall is built and filled, I'm gonna do a French drain right here. I've still got enough ditch dug in front of the wall that it's perfect for me to do a little base of compacted gravel, and then I can put a perf pipe in there, slope it that way, and that'll catch all this water that drains away from the house. It can go into that drain and drain out away from all this. I will say, just what we've done so far is effectively keeping the house very dry. The dirt on the outside of the house isn't even getting wet in all the rain that we've been getting, so that's encouraging. The only thing that concerns me is that, once a year monsoon rain, but it would have to be a very significant flood, especially with there being a drain here, to fill up to that point. By the time this is said and done, just eyeballing it without a laser or anything, it looks like grade's gonna be about a foot below the house here, with 10 feet that it would have to fill in before it made it to the house. And I think you guys can see this little dirt ledge here. I think I'm gonna leave that just as extra security, clean it up a little bit, and that gives me like an embankment to stop the water if we ever did have a more serious flood. But I'm sure ready to get this project over with so that I can get back to actually working on the house. I'd like to say that I'm retired from retaining walls after this one, but I like this flat area so much I can't help but fantasize about extending it into the front yard and having a big, nice, flat, wide front yard. That'd be a winter project, though. I'm so sick of doing this type of work in the heat. 2 summers in a row I built a retaining wall in June and July, just to give you guys kind of an up-close look of what this is looking like. Let's see. Decent amount of backfill. See where I'm leaving the rebar spots open, and I'm filling everything else. So I turned it here. I started looking at all this and started thinking it would be a good idea to do it maybe two or maybe 3 blocks tall, kind of extend out to here somewhere maybe. Give that a little bit of support. I still got plenty of pipe to tie into, and then eventually I can make that pipe. I think I'm going to keep this ditch dug this way, widen it out, and tie it into that concrete ditch up there, and then I'll run another perf pipe out the front and let them both drain in and go down into the storm's drain over there. Mosquitoes have gotten bad out here again. I'm going to take a shower, see if I can get this video edited and maybe posted tonight. Really hope that you guys found this interesting. I appreciate your comments so much. Thanks for following along. Thanks for your patience, and thanks for watching.